Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Matt, aka Thanatos, and I am live. I'm going to be doing a channel update for you guys. Um, I've got some books that I got back from CGC and a couple actual books that have been on my want list that I've kind of not really focused on, but I've decided to kind of these are books that popped up and that I've been wanting in my collection for a while, like comic or like regular books wise. What's going on, everybody? Gorilla Grodd's in the house. JD, Gomez, thank you guys for hanging out. I know it's been a while since I've gone live or done anything, which is kind of why I wanted to do this channel update. So I guess firstly, again, thank you guys for sticking with me. I don't think I've lost very many subscribers, even though it's been about 2 weeks since I've done anything. Also, I apologize if you can hear my washing machine in the background. What's going on, Mr. Gretzky? So I wanted to go live and just let you guys know that I'm moving. Actually, in 10 days, I will be packing everything up here in the next 10 days and moving everything to Aurora, Colorado. So I'm moving about an hour north of here. So that's going to be kind of crazy and should be an interesting week and a half. I'm slowly getting, I don't know if you can see back here. One, you can see my Avs jersey, go Avs tonight. I'm slowly getting stuff packed up and put down in my garage. So that way I can more easily just load it all up on the truck on the 18th and get it out of here. So that's what's coming up for me in the next few weeks. So really, I mean, I'm not going to say that a lot of me being away from YouTube is solely because of me getting this move and stuff. I did feel like I needed a little bit of a break, which I've said that a few times. It's I know I truly appreciate all you guys who do this daily. Reggie, the grinders out there, it's super impressive and it's thoroughly exhausting. But we do it because we love it. So hopefully when I get into the new apartment and everything's kind of moved in and things settle down, I will be back to making more content for you guys, despite the kind of change in my collecting habits and everything. I'm hoping to change my channel a little bit with Melody. Hopefully do some other stuff besides comic related stuff. And I hope you guys are okay with that. I think that if I kept my YouTube channel comic oriented, it would be that's I think what's causing me to not quite burn myself out, but almost the stress of feeling like I have to go out and I have to find comic books to show you guys. It doesn't take the fun away, because comic hunting is definitely enjoyable, but it puts almost like a pressure, like you have to find something so that way you can show it on your YouTube channel, or you have to buy stuff on eBay so you can show it on your YouTube channel. But I want to get away from that and kind of I think that for a while now I think that people really don't watch me for my comic collection. I mean, honestly, I probably have 6 short boxes and a long box worth of comics. So I know most of you aren't watching me for my comic collection, especially since I'm mostly a Green Lantern fan. So hopefully you come for the personality and maybe the change of pace that my channel kind of provides. So thank you. However, that doesn't mean that I'm going to change my channel to Thanatos not comics. I don't know. Yeah, go Avs. It's going to be fun. Yes, I appreciate that, Comic Books NYC. It's nice to know that other people aren't, that have the same kind of mentality as me, where, some guys can do this nonstop. The Buellers, the Reggies, some of these amazing guys, the Comic Core, good God, these guys are on every single night live. It's insane. You guys are amazing. So I'm very happy to still be a part of this community. I've been slacking on a lot of things in my life, including watching a lot of you guys. So I'm sorry if I'm not there to support you guys as much as I was prior. Knitting Socks with Matt, new show, done. But without further ado, I just want to let you guys know I'm moving May 18th. So changes are coming, new setup, new everything. Hopefully I don't blow up my TV. So in the next week or so, this will all be packed up and in boxes and gone. And then I do have a live show tomorrow night. It'll probably be my last live show before I move. It'll be on the Boy Who Had Seven's channel. It is the next episode of the Green Lantern Comic Club, and that'll be tomorrow night. So I don't think we talked about whose channel it was going to be on, but I'm letting you know, Boy Who Had Seven, that it's on your channel, because I'm still not trusting my computer, and until I move, and that'll give me a few weeks to hopefully play with it, and I'm probably just going to replace my power supply. But other than that, I've got some books to show you. I've got some CGC comics that came back from grading, some modern books. This is still on display because it is still available for sale. I've had a few people message me with interest. However, I think the way that GPA is, I don't think this will actually sell until a movie releases, because the offers that I've been getting are like huge hits to what I paid into it. So I'm like, you know what? If I have to wait a little bit until, I don't know, this starts going back on the rise, I think Showcase 22 is not quite a sleeper, obviously, because it's still very expensive, but it is a book that has huge potential. I dare you to find a major player in the DC universe or even Marvel at a 4.0 at a better price. You can't. Like, Green Lantern is, for some reason, at like an all-time low. So if you are in the market, regardless if it's a 4.0, like Showcase 22 is in a great place. It's definitely a buy, in a buy market right now. I did have my reserve weekend this past weekend, so shaved. You guys don't see that very often. I'm going to be moving up to Aurora, Daniel. So I'll be by Southlands. Thank you. Batcave Comics also feels the same regarding the pressure to buy comics to make videos. We have, everybody's got their thing. Everybody's got their own personality and their own content. And I think that I just want to kind of adjust the way that I make videos, so that way I'm not feeling the pressure to go and buy comics. But it is what it is. Thanks, Alex. You should not upgrade your 3.0 because I love that 3.0. Honestly, that 3.0 presents better than this 4.0. Like, the only reason that's a 3.0 is because of the spine. All right, so let's get to it. I'll do the CGC grade reveals last. I actually got this in. It was funny. I was looking at these. I was looking up. I have one of my favorite books that got me into reading was On a Pale Horse, by Piers Anthony, from the Incarnations of Immortality. And I always have it as a saved search on my eBay for like first prints and signed copies of Piers Anthony. It's just one of those books, when I see it, I have to buy it. I don't know. No more makeup tutorials and waxing videos. But I think Melody and I will try to find something. We'll do, I don't know, truth or drink, or I don't know. We'll have fun. I think it'll be more like community oriented rather than comic book oriented. So anyway, On a Pale Horse. And then this popped up and I'm like, what is this? I've never seen this before. This can't be real. It turns out that they made a comic book on a Pale Horse. And it says 6-part miniseries, but I've only been able to find 5. And I won this set. This will be my reader set. I'm going to try to find this and get it graded into 9.8, just because, it's my favorite book from when I was in the 8th grade. And this was definitely shipped. I won this for like $1.95. All four of these. This is an amazing cover right here. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. If you can't tell, On a Pale Horse is about the name of my channel. It's Thanatos. Like, I got that name because of this series, this book series. It literally was the inspiration for me doing comics or reading books. Like, all of it was because of this book. So finding a comic book, like a graphic novel on it, I can't wait to read this. So I actually bought book 5 and a supposedly near mint copy of book 1 from Mile High Comics. So hopefully those will be coming in soon. But I thought this was really cool. The whole set, or all 4 of these for $1.75 plus shipping. So that was kind of cool. I was just telling you about this series, Hoopty Bird, and they have a comic book about at least the first book, which is On a Pale Horse. And I absolutely am super thrilled about it. Like, the artwork is pretty cool. It's kind of a magazine size. It's definitely not like regular comic book size. So from Mile High, on their eBay page, the near mint first issue was like $4. I went to their website thinking I might get it cheaper and just pick it up at the shop, but it was $17.95. So I'm like, what the hell? I don't even know. So anyway, that's that. And then some other books that I picked up. This was a book that I really liked in high school. David Gemmell, Lion of Macedon. I had a really big thing about like the Battle of Thermopylae and stuff when I was a kid. And so this is the story of a guy named Parmenion. And he is half Spartan, like half Macedonian. And I don't know, it's a really cool book. If you like historical fiction, so it's based off of historical events, but it's fiction. This is a really cool story about like pretty much the fall of Sparta, which I thought was pretty awesome. So Lion of Macedon, if you want a quick read based on historical fiction, like good stuff. I have wanted this copy of The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss for a long time. What's the guy who has like the flowing hair, and he got hit with the face by a pigeon on a anyway, that guy. That's what they call this cover, because the Fabio cover, because after this one you no longer see this weird like Fabio image. But this is a hard book to come by. This is The Name of the Wind, but this is a first print. If that ever focuses. So you see the full number line here, which is indicative of a first printing, first hardcover printing from April 2007. I am very particular when I try to find books. This one specifically kind of has like a little bump. You always want to go quality over, just like comic books, you want quality. But in like a near mint condition, this book is a few $100s, and I found it for a lot less. So I wasn't even going to be mad about it. And this book also struggles with like the spine tends to like crack and break. So very cool book to have. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Daniel. I actually got to get going in like 13 minutes, so I got to run through these. So Patrick Rothfuss, The Name of the Wind. You guys know I'm a big fan of Ernest Cline's Ready Player One. And this is a advanced reader edition. So this would be an uncirculated, like uncorrected proof. It says not for sale. And I really some people like advanced reader copies and other people do not. However, I really like them because they are typically very limited. So here we have a first edition full number line there. And I really like the cover. Like, this is a super cool cover for Ready Player One. So that is the advanced reader copy of that. And then the big one that I really was super thrilled to find for a very, very affordable price was this copy of Eye of the World, the advanced reading copy by Robert Jordan. So there were only supposedly about 5,000 of these printed. And it has of all the Eye of the World covers, this has the only different cover. So you have like Moiraine and Lan, it looks like. And it's probably like Rand al'Thor in the back with his sword. And if you don't know, I think Amazon owns the rights to Eye of the World, and they are the Wheel of Time series, and they are currently in production. So they're making this a TV show. Obviously, I mean, this series is crazy long, and it's super in depth, and you have to read it a few times. It's so. Robert Jordan was a master at detail, but he went a little overboard on creating characters. But again, as you can see, full number line, first edition, February 1990. So that is my copy of Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. So those are the four books that I picked up. And I'm super happy to have those in my book collection. The Boy Who Had Seven, I was just talking about you. We are going live tomorrow night. And I told them it's on your channel. So good luck. All right. So we have 10 minutes to get through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 CGC reveals. 6 CGC reveals because Showcase 22 is not part of it. First up, we have a Vampirilla. Oh, you can see right through that, huh? Vampirilla 19. This is my second copy of. You can see my face in there. Second copy of Vampirilla 19, the Perilla variant. Stunning cover, like my favorite Vampirilla cover by far. And yes, Gorilla Grodd, you are right. This got a 9.8. So I currently have one of these. I had one of these for sale. TJ put the hold on it. So now I have a second copy, which is pretty awesome. There is some, maybe I can like push that out. I don't know, it makes her boob shiny. That's cool. The Newton rings, like right on the boobage area. 9.8. This is a book I picked up for about 20 bucks, 25, 30. I think it might have been like 30 plus shipped. Thanos number 13. This will be a book that I sell to go to my Showcase 22 fund. This is the first appearance of the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Marvel Value Stamp number 36, Storm. So I bought this hoping to get a 9.8, and literally with the intention to sell it to pay for Showcase 22. And I got lucky with a 9.8. Trust me, I did not get so lucky on a lot of others. Well, I guess still pretty lucky. I mean, still really good. I'm not even going to be mad about a lot of these. So that Thanos number 13. Here is a book that was a Key Collector pickup when the Key Collector app came out, and this was one of those spec books that popped up there. So I hit up my nearest LCS, and I picked this up for, I think, $12. So Eternals number 1, origin and first appearance of the Eternals, who, let's be honest, guys, I don't even know who they are. So this book means nothing to me. This book was what I talk about all the time. I'm tired of spec books. I don't care. Like, I bought this strictly with the intention of slabbing, grading, and selling, which is like, feels bad, but also, I mean, that's what this whole comic book industry to me is coming to, and it's bugging me. But I got pretty lucky. Came back at 9 or 8.5. I don't know if being a newsstand makes this like kind of cool. I don't know. So 8.5 white pages for this Eternal #1. Definitely got a little Newton ring action going on this one. But that will also be available for sale. And then this one I got for $11.99 because it was in the only mystery box I purchased from Comics with Bueller. I picked up one of his first Bueller boxes, and I got this Avengers number 257 in it. First appearance of Nebula, Kazar. There's a first appearance of Nebula. There's a Kazar, Shanna, Zabu, and Terminus appearance. Super awesome cover. I think this is JD's boy. I don't like saying his name because I feel like I'm going to jack it up all the time. Buskema. I like that. I'm going to call him Buskema. But yeah, so when I found this, when I pulled this out of that Bueller box, I was like, I know this cover, and super nice copy of it. So I figured I'd send it off to get graded, and I'm pretty blown away with this grade. Nope, Buskema, JD, you wrong. 9.6 out of a mystery box for $11. So I was pretty psyched about that one. Again, I don't care about Nebula. Yeah, she was great in the movie, but welcome to the Showcase 22 Fund, Nebula. So very, very cool to get that out of a mystery box. And then we got 2 TJ pedigrees. I had a couple TJ comics slabbed. The most of them that are from TJ are still at CGC, like the Hawkman 4 and the X-Men 12. I didn't have too many of his books slabbed. However, this is one that I really liked, and I wanted to keep this in my personal collection. Well, they're all going to be in my personal collection, but like this is one that I wanted. Like, I love the cover. I don't know why. It's such a cool cover. So again, like, I don't think I had a few of these pressed. I'll look at my list of books that I sent to get pressed prior to grading Gorilla. But Strange Tales 180, first appearance of Gamora. Kind of cool that I had the Avengers 257 and this in the same submission, so that was kind of fun. Love this cover, love the colors, like the red and yellow with like the green, it just pops. It's such a beautiful cover. And this came back a 9.0 white pages. So pretty pumped about that guy. And then the last one, more red and yellow or orange and yellow. I don't really know. This was the TJ pedigree. Can you guys hear my washer? Because it's super loud to me and it's bugging me really bad. So anyway, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Well, Gorilla says no. Bird says yes. Reggie says no. Well, it's just you, Whoopty Bird. Take your headphones off. So New Mutants 87. Oh, and hey Reggie, what's up, man? Talking about you earlier. You're the daily grinder. I get more emails from you than I think I get from like YouTube telling me that you're live or you've uploaded something than I think I get emails for anything else. It's super impressive. We were talking about like how hard it is to keep the grind going. I respect you so much, bro. Like the amount of dedication you've put into this is Green Lantern level impressive. Like the willpower you have with the family, the kids, the channel, like bravo, sir. Your success is a direct correlation to the amount of effort that you put in. So anyway, New Mutants 87, TJ pedigree. This one came back. First appearance of Cable. 9.4 white pages. So super happy about this one. I don't like Liefeld. I feel like I've in the past like month decided that I really don't like him as a person. Dude's kind of a douche. But I like cable, so thank you, Liefeld, for that. I guess you should take Major X or whatever his name is, Force X, and just like kill him. You should just end him real quick. Yeah, I mean, for years, ever since even when I was younger and I didn't read Marvel, like this book is iconic as far as like Cable's face and everything. But that is the last comic that I have. So, quick run through. I've got like a few minutes. 9.4, New Mutants 98, 87, Strange Tales 180, 9.0, Avengers 257, 9.6. Thank you, Comics with Bueller, for that one in the Bueller box. Eternals #1 got an 8.5. Local LCS pickup for a few, like $10. Thanos 13, pure spec buy, 9.8. And then the beautiful Vampirilla 19. I got a second copy, 9.8. Lucio Perillo variant. Beautiful. You got like a belly button ring and everything. And then I had the book pickups. David Gemmel's Lion of Macedon. First printing, by the way. I guess I don't know if I've told you that. Super hard to find. Beautiful, beautiful copy. I picked up you can't just pick these up, you find them. You hunt hard, and I have to be very patient. Eye of the World advanced reading copy by Robert Jordan. Soon to be an Amazon show. Super pumped about this. Very few of these printed. Beautiful. One of my favorite modern reads, Ernest Cline's Ready Player One. This is also an advanced reader's copy. The uncorrected proof, not for sale, even though I had to buy it. Beautiful cover, amazing book, super quick read if you want something that's very sci-fi-y, science fiction-y, and like futuristic. Although the future is now with this book. Like you read it, you're like, holy crap, that's right now. And then the Fabio cover of The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. This is the first printing of his book from the Kingkiller Chronicles. Absolutely amazing series. I can't wait for him to finish this. And then I found the On a Pale Horse, Incarnations of Immortality. Picked this up for like $1. One of my favorite books that got me into reading when I was in the 8th grade. My teacher actually recommended this to me. My English teacher, after some life issues going on with me, recommended this book series, and I love it. And I can't believe they made a graphic novel, so that was really cool. And then I don't know if did I show you guys this? I found this on eBay and I was super pumped. I'm really excited about this one. I found a PSA graded, it's not graded, it's just authenticated. 1992 DC comic cards with the Showcase 22 cover, and it's authenticated Gil Kane signature. And on the back, I think it's Julius Schwartz. Yeah, who is the editor of this book. And then Gil Kane, obviously the creator of Green Lantern. And this was inspired by the comic Smurf, who got me this card. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And I was like, I should get a Gil Kane signature. And it's super cool to get like a nice little compact version with Gil Kane's signature that I can have displayed up on the wall with my Showcase 22. So super pumped to have that. And then lastly, this whole thing was with the intention of letting you guys know, hey, I'm moving. So I'm moving up to Aurora in 10 days. So the next time I'm going live is tomorrow night with the boy who had 7 on his channel for the Green Lantern Comic Club. So come hang out. But then after that, like, I'm just packing. Everything is getting packed up and moving. So that's the last time I will see you guys for a little bit. Go back and watch the beginning, because I talk about like what I kind of envisioned for my channel, even though it's very vague and I have no idea yet. But I kind of just give you a little bit of like food for thought as to what I plan on doing with my life. So Whoopty Bird, there's a couch right here. You should come help me move it on Thursday or Friday, because I love you. But that's it, guys. I got to head to work. So thank you all for hanging out with me. 30 minutes. Way to go, me. That was pretty quick. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting me forever. Thank you for not unsubscribing to me because I haven't been making videos. Thank you to all the grinders, the Comic Core, all you amazing people out there. Tonight, go Avs, Game 7. Let's do this. And then I got my jersey right there. I'm actually going to take it to work with me. But thank you guys all so much for hanging out, for sticking with me. Don't forget to like or subscribe if you haven't. And then that's all I got. I'll see you guys tomorrow night on the Boy Who Had 7's channel. Bye.